Hi everyone, this is NiclasBlocko. Welcome back to yet another Minecraft video of mine, and today this is an idea for Docm77's Rube Goldberg machine, which he wants to build on the Minecraft server. So this is my submission. This is his basketball basketball thingy, which he still has standing around there from a prank. So I thought it would be quite cool to implement that, since he, or you, if you're watching this doc, are also a great fan of basketball, and I thought this has to go into your contraption. So this is what I came up with. This is a TNT cannon, pretty much the same setup which you also use for your anvil cannon, and it is 19 blocks away from the beginning of that basketball thingy right here. So this is the output right there. You can take it from wherever you want pretty much. This is just an example, but let's just go for it. So we hit this lever, and then the sand represents the basketball. It goes in there, sends out a little bit of firework, and your input is right here, or your output for your next machine. Okay, so it's pretty simple to build this up. Your output is just gonna be here. In my case, it's a pressure plate, a wooden one, and then there's a dropper up here which drops any item you want. I use paper, I don't know why. You can also use zombie flesh, but I know what, or I guess you know what you need to do. So the sand, which comes from there, from the TNT cannon, is going through that tripwire. Then it's going to trigger these dispensers with firework in it. This is blue, orange, and cyan, and the signal for this dropper is just going out here with a little dot of redstone out of that block where the tripwire is on, so it's powering this block and thus the dropper, and then you can just grab your signal out here. This is a 5-minute signal, so I guess it should be long enough for the next contraption or machine or part, whatever you want to call it. So as I said, this cannon is 19 blocks away from your basketball net, sort of where it begins, and it's also pretty much the same system which you use for your anvil cannon. There are 10 items in here, and when we reset the signal, all these items are gonna go back in here. So this is the default mode. I put 3 TNT in it, but you can also put more or less in, but then you have to make it closer, and you'll have to figure around with that a little bit. But what this all does is depowers that torch when this signal gets powered, and thus it is going to release all these 10 items into this hopper, which is then getting locked so it doesn't flow back, and then this comparator gets shut off and retracts that piston, and once that sand is falling down, this TNT is going to blow up and thus blow out this red sand. So another thing that is important to mention, I put a half slab here. You can also put a full block there or a stair, whatever. This is just to stop the sand from going on top of that wall or onto that wall and not falling into that tripwire, which is right down there. So I have it here, and I figured a half slab would not you wouldn't really see it if you look at it from this angle, but you would see a little bit if you look at it from this angle. But other than that, that should be good. So let's give it one more try. There's no signal right there now, but now it's going through, and yeah, it landed on there. That was a little bit of a fail, but now it should be working. So let's try this again. Oh, gotta shut it off first. Don't want it to be exploding before we even got the sand on top of there. So let's try it one more time. So now this should work. It shoots out fireworks, and then there goes the lamp. So it works pretty consistent. You just have to fiddle around with that a little bit with a half slab or a stair or whatever, so the sand doesn't break. And that's all I got for you for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. But thanks for watching, and then I'll see you next time. Bye bye.